Hi, it's Menopause Barbie here. Now I'm also known as Barbara Taylor, MD. I'm a gynecologist. This is my lab coat. I know I don't look like a doctor, but we'll come to that in a minute. Welcome to tutorial number 2 in the comprehensive series of Menopause, your management, your way, now and for the rest of your life. You know, women think of menopause as a time that they dread. They dread the physical changes, the emotional changes. They worry about not feeling sexy. They feel like they won't be attractive anymore. I could go on and on and on. I know many women who just say, I just don't want to think about it. I'm just going to act like it's not going to happen. I'm going to forget about it, and then maybe it won't happen. Well, you know what? We're dealing with Mother Nature here. It's going to happen. But I'm here to tell you that it can be the best time in your life. There is no reason to dread it. Think about it. You're established. You're confident. You have stability. You have some history. You're ready for this. And I just think there's no need to conform. 50-ish is about the age at which we start rethinking how we want to present ourselves to the world. We start thinking, oh, is it time to wear my hair short instead of long? Is it time to stop wearing super high heels? Or should I not wear deep plunging necklines that show a lot of cleavage? It's a time when you kind of reassess the message that you're sending by how you dress. And when I turned 50, I decided, you know what? I love being feminine. I'm a girl. I mean, I've always loved being feminine. When I practiced medicine, I dressed to the nines every day. It was just my thing. I've never been one of those physicians who kind of becomes one of the guys and wears scrubs every day. I've always liked dressing up. I wear a big hat every day. I chose to wear this vintage, lacy, feminine look, and I wear this kind of thing every day, everywhere I go. I look like I belong in the 1800s. It's just me. It's who I am. But I'm comfortable. And you will be comfortable with whatever you feel best in. It's what you will carry off very well. And my message is, do what you want to do. If you want to have a sporty look, do that. If you want an athletic look, do that. Whatever it is you like, do it. You don't need anyone's permission. So this idea of conforming to a menopausal look, throw it out the window. You know, be true to yourself. You can make your menopause look any way you want it to look. I'm 56 years old. I'm 2 months shy of my 57th birthday, and I've been menopausal since 1994. I'll tell you more about it when we get to all those different things about how menopause happens. But I don't feel like a wrinkled old woman. I don't live a life feeling like, you know, my attractive days are over. I feel like I can still look pretty, and that's what you can do too. You know, most women about the age of 50 have to learn that they should focus more on themselves. It's a time of selfishness. It's a time when you need to focus on yourself and do what's right for you, and don't worry about what anyone else thinks or what anyone else is doing. My whole message in this entire comprehensive menopause series with you is to explain to you all the details you need to know and then teach you how to tailor them to yourself so that you get to do whatever you want to do. I told you in the first video that I give seminars on this material and that the seminars are 12 hours long. They're 2 6-hour days. And in those seminars, I have this button that I give to every woman. Here it is. It says, it's all about me. And if you're wearing this, I want you to know it's all about you. And that's the point of all these messages. I want you to be able to use information and do as you please, because you know yourself better than anyone else does. So whether it comes to dressing a certain way, or whether it comes to choosing various options for your menopause in any of the categories, I want you to feel empowered to do that. So in my tutorials, I'm going to be teaching you how to use all the options for menopause in 5 categories: diet and lifestyle, vitamin and mineral, herbal botanical, hormonal medication, non-hormonal medication, and to feel good about what you choose, and you can change your mind. So you have to learn to be true to yourself. And for many women, that means learning to say no. Because the majority of women at the age of menopause have spent their last 20 or 30 years accommodating everybody else. Husband, kids, everyone except themselves. So my message is for you to start thinking about yourself and being selfish and telling everybody else to just go jump in a lake. If you're already there, I congratulate you. But it's a sense of self-worth that I think is very, very important for all of us. You get to do what you want to do. You know, I present these tutorials as menopause, but the truth is the information I'm going to give you is for all women. No one is too young. If you're 30 years old and you learn this information, you are going to be better off for the rest of your life. If you're in your 70s, you're still going to use this information every day for the rest of your life. This is information that is good for anybody. In the seminars, when I have a woman who's in her 60s or 70s, she always makes her daughters come to it when they're in their 30s, 20s even. The youngest woman who's ever come to a seminar was 27. So that's a smart woman. I mean, she's just set for the rest of her life. And I want you to be set for the rest of your life. So on this journey with me, I'm going to prepare you with all the tools you need to use as you wish to use to make everything as perfect for yourself as you can make it. The order of the videos is important because we're building on information. And I'm going to assume you know nothing at the beginning, and I'm going to teach you so that you don't miss a thing. So do watch them in order. In the first video, I explained to you that you can buy my book, Menopause, Your Management, Your Way, now and for the rest of your life on Amazon. And if you buy the book and want to follow along with the tutorials by reading the book ahead of time or reading along as we discuss things, that's great. And the book is a resource that you will use for the rest of your life. So it's a good thing to have on hand. If you like a more condensed version of notes and information, I have an 88-page handout. It's an outline form. It's almost everything I'm going to say word for word. And if you're a visual person who needs to see what I'm saying, here it is. You can print it out. The other thing that I'll have for you is a worksheet. The worksheet is all about you. As we go through the tutorials, I'm going to tell you when it's time to fill out a question on the worksheet. And the worksheet will be all your own information so that you can use it anytime, anywhere, forever. It's all about you. It's a condensed version of all the material in one small place. So, subscribe, follow along, and you're going to learn a ton of information. Now, I have to close with something I think is really fun. Do you know who Andy Rooney is? Andy Rooney was on 60 Minutes, and he was always the closing act on 60 Minutes. He was an old guy with big bushy eyebrows, and he always had an opinion about everything. I just loved him. So I'm going to read to you what Andy Rooney has to say about women over 40. As I grow in age, I value women over 40 most of all. Here are just a few reasons why. A woman over 40 will never wake you up in the middle of the night and ask, "What are you thinking?" She doesn't care what you're thinking. If a woman over 40 doesn't want to watch the game, she doesn't sit around whining about it. She does something she wants to do, and it's usually more interesting. Women over 40 are dignified. They seldom have a screaming match with you at the opera or in the middle of an expensive restaurant. Of course, if you deserve it, they won't hesitate to shoot you if they think they can get away with it. Older women are generous with praise, often undeserved. They know what it's like to be unappreciated. Women get psychic as they age. You never have to confess your sins to a woman over 40. Once you get past a wrinkle or two, a woman over 40 is far sexier than her younger counterpart. Older women are forthright and honest. They'll tell you right off if you're a jerk or if you're acting like one. You don't ever have to wonder where you stand with her. Yes, we praise women over 40 for a multitude of reasons. Unfortunately, it's not reciprocal. For every stunning, smart, well-coiffed, hot woman over 40, there's a bald, paunchy relic in yellow pants making a fool of himself with some 22-year-old waitress. Ladies, I apologize for all those men who say, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?" Here's an update for you. Nowadays, 80% of women are against marriage. Why? Because women realize it's not worth buying the entire pig just to get a little sausage. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to end that way. I look forward to seeing you for the next time. We're going to be talking about misconceptions next. And we haven't yet even started following the material in the outline or the book. This is the preparatory stuff, and we'll start that stuff after the next tutorial. So I hope to see you then. Please subscribe, come back. I'll see you next time. Bye!